All right, y'all. What is good with y'all, man? It's crunch time. Hit the like as y'all join in, and let's talk about this Game 6 between Denver and OKC last night. I believe that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has to do better than that down the stretch in the fourth quarter. I picked Denver for this series. So I knew I had a feeling they was gonna win Game 6, but at the end of the day, man, the game was still within reach, and I didn't see a lot of aggressiveness from the one they called Shai. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Duke, I'm glad you're here. Remember what I told you they said yesterday? I got the evidence. You know I got the evidence. So look at this. Look at this tweet. This was before the game yesterday. I've been seeing a lot of people say this. Somebody said that a lot of y'all aren't gonna like this, but Shai is better than prime Kobe. You remember I told you we was on Chad's stream that somebody said that? So this is the type of talks that they've been saying lately when it comes down to Shai Gilgeous, right? So when you say that Shai is better than prime Kobe, I feel like we throw that around a lot. And when you actually look at the situation, these players are going through their career. Like, it's not like they're getting any younger. These players in their prime. How old is Shai now? It's not like he just came out of college. Like, these players ain't young no more. So it ain't like when you say stuff like this, they got to be living up to it right now. You know what I'm saying? They have to do this stuff now. So Shai is 25. All right, bet. No, he's 26. I just looked it up. Shai is 26. And he actually turned 27 this year. So, when Kobe was 26, 27, he was dropping 81. Relentless in the playoffs and stuff like that. Do y'all understand that? Kobe already had 3 rings by then. Somebody said, you actually get enjoyment from this, shaking my head. Yeah, you watch it, right? And you sitting here watching it, right? That's what I thought. So it's a level of play that he raises himself to in the playoffs that y'all don't really understand. It's not just about playing like somebody, bro. If you're going to say that somebody is better than somebody, I need to see the results of that happening. It gets to a point in time where a team like this, Kobe was taking this team to the finals easy. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got to let me know what y'all feel about this. I feel as though last night, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. No, this is a real tweet. I feel as though last night we started to get the comparison to Kobe and stuff like that, and then you shy away like that in the fourth quarter. It don't really add up to me, and I do have to put blame on Shai for this loss last night. Shout out to Jamal Murray and Jokic, bro. One of the greatest duos in NBA history. One of the greatest duos in NBA history. Right? Somebody say you chat all day about nothing, and you watch it, right? You still ain't answer my question. You watch it, don't you? So what that make you? That's what I thought. You said Kobe would cook SGA in every game. Didn't Kobe not shoot the ball the whole second half of Game 7? Nah, bro, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about when you have a chance to go to the finals. Because if you got the help, it really shouldn't be no excuse. You feel what I'm saying? Right? Kobe, now, I will say that Kobe was going through a rebuild at that age. But at the end of the day, I'm talking about, like, man, Shai, when I was watching the game, I'm like, man, I'm thinking Shai going to come out aggressive in the fourth quarter and just really just continue to put it on. You got to continue. You got to want to get 40. You can't be satisfied with 30. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the series is not over with. I want to see a good Game 7. I don't know who's going to win. Damn, like, first of all, look, this is the thing, right? If Denver loses this series, I got Minnesota in the conference finals. Because I told y'all Ant-Man is better than Shai, and that's going to be the proof right there. I got Ant-Man in Minnesota and then beating OKC. But I'm not sure about Denver. See, I'm still rooting for Denver because Golden State just lost, so I got to root for them now. And I want Russ to get a ring. That's the only thing about it is I want Russ to get a ring. I want Jamal Murray to move higher all time over y'all favorite point guard. You said Jalen Williams is 10 of 43 in the last 3 games. I told y'all though, I would trade him though. I trade him for Scotty Barnes. I said that. I would trade J-Dub, bro. I don't really believe in J-Dub. You say Jokic is gonna be in scary conversations when Denver wins a chip. Oh yeah, you know if Jokic win another ring, man, it's over for everybody, bro. It's already over for KD, but I don't want to hear nothing else about KD when that happens. He gonna be right there in them Hakeem talks, you know. He can right there in the Hakeem, Isaiah Thomas, D Wade. He gonna be right there in them talks. I'll put Jokic right there in them Hakeem talks. Then if he wins this ring, then he surpassed Dirk Nowitzki. Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? You said KD is top 10 and 15 all time. Nah, bro. They lied to you all about that, bro. He ain't top 10 and 15, bro. I mean, I guess it depends on how you look at it. He could be. But then the other way you look at it, you can't. Yep, SGA definitely choked last night. You say he's better than Isaiah Thomas. Not yet. Isaiah Thomas got 2 championships. He beat more competition. But let's just not really think about that right now, because at the end of the day, if Jokic wins that ring, it's going to be time for praise and not time for slander. You said, how did SGA choke? He wasn't being aggressive, bro. He said scored that one jumper with 7 minutes left. And then after the game was out of reach, that's when he scored like 2 more buckets. Somebody said SGA choked. He had 32. Yeah, y'all don't really know how to like watch games and digest games and stuff like that. Like when you watching a game, you got to look at a player and see if he's shying away. See how them points is coming in the flow of the game, bro. Because a player like SGA is gonna get his points, but I'm talking about down the stretch. He choked down the stretch. Down the stretch, he was not in the fourth quarter. He was not really trying to. He wasn't trying his hardest to win this game. Facts. Y'all can't get mad at me for that. I'm sitting here watching the game. I seen it happen. Anytime LeBron do that, anytime LeBron is passive like that, swinging the rock, not driving, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna get on there and cook them, right? So y'all gotta keep it 100, man. You Bron haters don't be keeping the same standards, bro. You know what I mean? You said the ball guys know Kyrie is overdue for a chip. You said we finals bound next season. Hey, we got moving silence on that one. They gonna see. We gonna shock the world. Don't worry about that. You said SGA didn't choke. Is his supposed all-star teammate was shooting tour dates. So why was it still a single-digit game in the fourth quarter? See, I'm not trying to hear that, bro. That's what I'm saying. Y'all comparing this man to Kobe, right? Soon as Kobe had somebody averaging 18 on his team, bro, like after when he was rebuilding, they went straight to the finals 3 times in a row. I seen Kobe beat Kobe beat the Spurs when Powell only averaged 13. You said, what else you wanted to do? Be more aggressive in the fourth quarter. When it's because at the end of the day, like, even if you're making the game, at least just stay in reach. You can do something at the end to overshadow the other team. Like, that's all you gotta do. If it's like 5 points, if it's a 5-point game and it's 3 minutes left, bro, you can win that game. Get a stop on Jamal Murray or something. Take a charge so they can't score, then go hit a 3. Then get another stop, then slow it down. Get your little cheesy foul and 1. You know what I'm saying? Do that. That's what I'm talking about. What's Shea career high in points? His career high is 54 points. And the way how y'all sit here and talk about this, man, you would think he got a career high of 60, 65. Come on, man. We low-key gotta start to think about this. It's like he can consistently get you to 30. And y'all compare this man to James Harden. Trying to tell you. I told y'all, if this man does not get out of the second round, we are on his head. Because guess what? Ant-Man beat Denver in the second round last season. Right or wrong? Am I lying though? You can say whatever you want. But am I lying? You said last season though. So that means that's last season when Ant-Man was 22 years old, he beat Jokic. Shea is 26. Right or wrong? And you saying that happened last season? That's when they was the defending champions. Right or wrong? See, you playing. Y'all said Denver got worse this year. Somebody said, biggest Kobe fan hates on SGA. How am I hating on him though? Like y'all don't ever like. At least if I call somebody a hater, I can tell them, yeah, you a hater because X, Y, Z. Y'all not telling me why I'm hating. Could have won that game last night. Could have been going to the conference final right now. You said Williams went 3 for 16. See, but the thing y'all got to understand about Kobe, as much as y'all hate on Kobe, nobody ever blamed his teammates back then when he would lose the game. And this is something I was really thinking about. Whenever Kobe will lose the game or he'll be real aggressive in the fourth quarter trying to be clutch and he'll miss them shots or miss a game winner, we'd be like, yeah, Kobe had to get that done, man. He blew the game last night. That's on him. And then he'll go to the thing, to the microphone and say, yeah, that's on me. We got to get better. We can come back better. Lead this game in the past. You said, bro, this was decades ago. But I'm saying, look, but this is what I'm saying. They saying that Shea is better than prime Kobe, though. And I don't know if the new people coming into the chat have seen this picture I got on the screen. If they saying that he's better than him, so I'm just like, okay, damn, well, this is what we were saying about Kobe. If Kobe would have choked the game back then, we'd come out and say he choked last night, right? I mean, I don't understand, like, why y'all be trying to be so nice to these NBA players, like y'all, like that's your cousin or something. Like y'all scared to say something. Like it's like that's your baby brother game that you bringing from goddamn AAU, and you don't want him to start crying. You scared to say he choked, but then back then, that's why I keep trying to tell y'all, like y'all keep trying to say somebody's better than Kobe, but when Kobe would have a bad game or if he had choked down the stretch back then, niggas ain't had no problem with that. I used to go to school, niggas be like, yo, Kobe choked last night, yo. You seen him? Why he ain't hit the game winner? What's like? Who cares? What y'all getting so mad about if I say that Shea choked? Niggas is weird, bro. Niggas is crazy, bro. Somebody said his second score is J-Dub. But that's my point. Kobe is going to the finals with J-Dub. Listen what I'm trying to tell y'all. Kobe, I'm going to say it one more time. All you got to do is look it up online. Kobe beat the Spurs when his second option averaged 13. Like, a lot of y'all don't know that. Like, but they're not going to tell y'all that on ESPN, so I can't blame y'all. I can't say that y'all are casual because they're not going to tell y'all that on ESPN. You feel what I'm saying? You said it's a team game, but that's what I'm saying. So, like, y'all saying J-Dub all year, y'all was saying he going to rise in the playoffs. He's an all-star, right? That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm sitting here trying to tell y'all. So you got to have a different level of will. Like, if the game is close in the fourth quarter, you have to win the game if you're the best player on the court. You keep going away from the fact that SGA didn't choke. I just told you he choked because I said so, right? What you going to do about it? What you going to do? You said SGA's 30 wasn't impactful. It had no impact. What I'm saying to y'all is this. He choked because of this reason. He was not aggressive when the game was in reach. It was like a 7-point game, 8-point game. He was not trying to be urgent about catching up and closing the deficit. He scored, listen, he scored a point. Somebody going to say 8 points, 4 assists. Watch this. Watch this, though. Watch this. He had 8 points in the fourth quarter, right or wrong. All right, cool. Watch this. He scored most of those. Now, listen to what I'm saying. He scored most of those points when the game was already out of reach, when it was like 3 minutes and under left. I just looked at it, bro. I was seeing it last night. You can tell when it's like, okay, now he trying to score. You know what I'm saying? I just watched the game last night. I'm about to show you. I seen the whole thing. I seen it. Nuggets turned the ball over like 3 times in the last 4 minutes. But I'm saying this is what we needed early, though. We needed that early in the fourth quarter. Because I think by then it was already, hold on, let me see. By then it was too late. You had flight reacts knowledge. I just told, hold on. I got it right here for y'all, right? In the fourth quarter. SGA, he scored with like 7 minutes left. He said Nuggets were up 12, then started choking a bit. So when SGA scored with 7 minutes left, first of all, he was missing free throws in the fourth quarter, right? That's another thing that Shai was doing. Right? So Shai missed free throws in the fourth quarter. Right here, Shai Alexander, bad pass. Aaron Gordon steals. That's 6 minutes left when the game was within reach. Right? I'm trying to see where he hit that step back. Hold on, let me see. So SGA scored with 7 minutes and hold on. With 7 minutes even. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. All before that, it was like a 7-point game. 5-point game. But y'all don't hear me though. Back in the days, you said Peyton Watson blocks Jalen. So you said bro doesn't watch the game, just look at stats. Your opinion is not valid. Bro, I watched the game last night. I'm looking up the stats now so I can tell y'all when he scored and when the game was in reach. So I can show y'all evidence, because y'all obviously didn't watch the game last night. I sat there and watched it the whole game. What are you talking about? Right? But I'll get it though. A lot of y'all have a crush on Shai because y'all like the way how he dressed. So yeah, that's your celebrity crush. Right? That's your homoerotic crush on a celebrity. You have fantasies about him and you want to dress like him and stuff like that. You want to be like him. So now it's like when I say he choked last night, it's almost like I'm coming at y'all personally. You know what I'm saying? So I get why y'all mad. Now it kind of low-key makes sense. All right, so like I said, bro, so SGA didn't score. Yeah, so SGA didn't score all the way up into 7 minutes when basically the game was getting out of reach, when he was down by like double digits. Then the next time that Shai scores, is all the way at 3 minutes left to put them down by 14. Cut it out. Cut it out. You said, what if the Celtics go back to back without Tatum? Then we gotta start, as like I said yesterday, then we gotta start talking about Jaylen Brown as the best player in the league. And they ain't gonna want to do that, but we gonna have to. Somebody said his team scored 25 and he scored an assistant on at least 18 of those. Okay, but you're supposed to be no, time out. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're trying to add the assist in there to take away from the fact that he choked. I'm talking about him getting buckets, period. We're not talking about shit else. Right? We're talking about what he scored with 7 minutes left. First of all, listen. He was in the game before that. Why was he not scoring? I'm sitting here looking at it. Why he ain't scoring? He didn't score until it was 7 minutes left. Then he scored with 3 minutes left when he was down by over 10. Somebody said, so you want him to force every shot? See, there you go. You don't know basketball. You don't know basketball, dog. You said change SGA to J-Dub. Well, J-Dub is not the MVP, right? So we should give J-Dub the MVP. He the most valuable player on the team, right? 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 Give J-Dub the MVP, right? What the fuck I thought. You said nobody else had over 15, but guess what? When you saying stuff like this, you saying he better than prime Kobe, and you said nobody had over 15. Kobe beat the Spurs with Tim Duncan and them coming off a championship when his second option averaged 13. Right or wrong? Right or wrong, though? Right? You said Kobe lost with Shaq. Well, Shaq was losing without Kobe. So Shaq always was already losing. Kobe put Shaq on the winning. And then they lost. But guess what? They lost in the conference finals. And then they lost in the finals. You said 13 can still win you games. So why y'all complaining about this team then? Hold on. If you saying 13 can still win you games, that's my point. That's my whole point, bro. That's my point. So if, that's why when Kobe used to lose, we didn't blame his teammates. Right? People are cowards, man. Right? Somebody said J-Dub has 8, Hartenstein has 6. So how many points did Chet Holmgren have then? Bozo. You people is clowns and deceptive, evil, shiesty motherfuckers. Y'all see how he tried to list everybody on the team, they points, but he not trying to tell me how many points that Chet Holmgren had. He ain't trying to tell me that Chet Holmgren had 19 and 11. You just said 13 can still win you games, right? Come on, man. What is we talking about, dog? Lord have mercy. He just nice. He just slice like against you. Man, look at the life that I've been through, dog. Man. You already know the rest. I cooks dudes, man. Come on, man. This is too easy, man. The man just cooked himself blatantly on live. He said that 13 can still win you games. Chet Holmgren had 19 and 11. How you darn? You said Strother and Braun won't ever play like that again. Okay, cool, dog. Because guess what? I think Jamal Murray is a better closer than SGA. Right? So when it comes down to Game 7, I think that is going to be the difference. And I can't wait for this Boston game tonight. I want to see if they can do it without Tatum. That would be crazy narrative pushing right there. You said last game Jamal had 2 points in the fourth. Yeah, he choked. He choked. See how I ain't scared to say somebody choked. I ain't scared to say somebody choked. You're not going to do it every game. SGA didn't do it this game, so I'm saying he choked. What's my favorite team? Dallas. I mean, You said Shea Soul getting 4 or 5 before the half. Right, and he was in foul trouble and all that. Sloppy game, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We just keep it moving, bro. Keep it moving. Move around. Get off of me. It was good, Sammy. So just like I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I want to see it, bro. You supposed to be better than Kobe. I want to see the evidence. Like, I want to watch you like win these games, take their heart out, stuff like that. Now he does, like I said, he studied Kobe game. It's cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. SGA not built like the Lukas and the Jokic's. Dang. You said who my favorite player? My favorite player, Kyrie. That's my favorite player of all time, bro. Kyrie. Well, really, I got 2 of them. I would say Kyrie and Kobe. My 2 favorite players. Nobody comes close to them. You said, who do I feel like is better between LeBron or Jordan? Okay, so that's what you wanted to know. You wanted to know if I was a Jordan fan or a LeBron fan. Who do I think is a better player between Jordan and LeBron? Michael Jordan. Who is my MVP this season? I think Shea is the MVP. Who is my Cooper Flag player comp? I be thinking about that, man. I can't really tell, bro. I really can't tell. I wanted to say Kawhi. Well, like people were saying Kawhi at first, but I don't really see Kawhi because I think he's better than Kawhi Leonard was coming in. So I think that, man, you gotta say, like, I seen somebody say Ben Simmons. And I don't know if I would say fully Ben Simmons, but I can tell like the body type, how he moved, why he said that. He really kind of is like just one of a kind, bro. I'm trying to think though. I don't know, cause like, is he gonna be a small forward? You said Nuggets gonna win the chip if they beat OKC. I'm rooting for the Nuggets now, cause I'm rooting for the Nuggets now because Golden State is done. I want to see Russ get that championship. You said he reminds you of Kevin Garnett. Yeah, they were saying Kevin Garnett. I don't really see the KG neither, though. I don't. It's somebody else that he low-key kind of play like. It's like a I don't know, like a Stackhouse or something. Like, you play like somebody like that. You play like a Jerry Stackhouse or like a some type of wing or some shit, man. I'm actually tripping for saying that. But I'm trying to show y'all the prototype that I'm leaning towards. Yeah, it's like he more fluid of a Pascal Siakam, but he's different than that. He's really an athletic wing, bro. Like, I'm really having T-Mac thoughts in my head right now. But he's not T-Mac at all. It's just how he move around on the court. Like, he don't got the shot that T-Mac got. He said good Zapat. That Zaza Pachulia, yo. So I think that Thunder gonna finish it off. I mean, listen, low-key, we gotta move on to the next topic. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. We finna move on to the next topic. What was the next topic? Knicks in 6. I think the Celtics might win that. Celtics might got him now. They a new team without Tatum. That shit look crazy. If the Knicks don't win tonight, I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about SGA though, dog.